Hey guys, Bipolar Barbie here. Now, people say some incredibly frustrating stuff when it comes to mental illness. And I'm always pretty hard pressed to find what is the strangest thing anyone has ever said to me. I definitely can tell you some of the most common things. And I think one of the most common ones is one that is just completely outrageous. And that is this accusation that I am attention seeking, that my mental illness is not real, that I'm just making it all up to get attention. Aside from the fact, who would want to be mentally ill in the first place? But seriously, people, what type of attention do you think I get for having a mental illness? Because nobody wants this type of attention. Would I really go out of my way to be judged in the way that people with a mental illness are judged, to be treated in the way that people with a mental illness are treated? Would I go out of my way to alienate friends and family? Would I go out of my way to be discriminated against in my job and general everyday life? Do I like lining up for welfare? Do I enjoy the fact that I can't hold a job? Do I enjoy going to all of these doctor's appointments or therapists? Do I enjoy paying for medication, dealing with the side effects? Do I really enjoy spending the countless hours that I do a week in queues, waiting for appointments, in waiting room floors? Waiting rooms are so annoying, guys. They always make it we try and make it comfortable and inviting. There's a couch that thousands of people have sat on. It's probably never been cleaned. We're gonna have some tranquil walls, and then we're gonna have a stupid pot plant that's probably plastic, unless you're paying top dollar for your treatment, which guaranteed you are. And the plants, this is how you know. It's a plastic plant if it looks happy. I've never seen a real indoor plant in a waiting room that doesn't look depressed. It's almost like the depression in the waiting room is contagious because that plant is dying. It does not inspire recovery in any way, shape, or form. And you know what? They don't even have free Wi-Fi, guys. You know how long it took me to petition my local Headspace center so that they could get free Wi-Fi, so that when I waited there for an hour before each appointment, I could surf the internet. They finally did it for me. Thank you, guys. It was greatly appreciated. Now, as far as this attention seeking, I think when you label someone as attention seeking, you generally do it because they're seeking attention and they get some form of kick out of it. They enjoy it. It fulfills some form of need. They might, I don't know, what's another word for attention? I guess sympathy is maybe one. Well, guess what? You don't get no sympathy for having a mental illness. You get the opposite of a sympathy. You get accused of seeking sympathy, but ain't nobody gonna give it to you. Nobody has ever given me sympathy for my mental illness. I have received a shit ton of criticism. I have received a hell of a lot of unsolicited advice. In fact, that's all people tend to want to give. Unhelpful, unsolicited advice. I have received a lot of negative flack, a lot of negativity directed towards me for having a mental illness, whether they believe it or not. I mean, I'm not in the Guinness World Records. I do not reside in the Ripley's Believe It or Not, showcase, but sometimes I feel like I do. Why would I want to put myself out there to simply be told that I am a freak, that there is something wrong with me, that I am unacceptable, that I am not worthy, that I am unlovable, that I'm not normal, that I need to change, that I need to just stop pretending and get on with my life? Because you know what, guys? I'm pretty damn frustrated that I can't just get on with my life. And if the only type of attention I get is people constantly telling me things like that, I mean, do you have any idea how frustrating that is? How frustrating it is to be on the receiving end of the way people talk to and interact with people with a mental illness. Do you think I talk about mental illness just so I can see someone's eyes glaze over with the sheer terror that they have inside their eyes? The amount of times I start talking about my life, even people that have been a huge part of my life, and I tell them that I'm not okay, and all of a sudden it's, we don't want to be a part of that. But they want to be a part of my life, I guess, if I'm pretending that everything is fine. So I don't know, guys. Stop telling people, with a mental illness that they are seeking attention. Because I can tell you, the type of attention that I receive for not only having a mental illness, but for talking about my mental illness is not all it's cracked up to be. It was never my intention. I don't think it's anyone's intention. We're not crying out for help, because guess what? Nobody's listening. Nobody really cares. And that is the honest attention that we receive for this. So please stop saying that, because I'm just over it. And if you guys have had the same criticism, if you have had the same label accusation thrown at you, let me know in the comments below. And also, let me know what type of attention you have received, because I'm sure I have, forgotten a lot. But basically, it's negative. It's never good attention. I've never received any good attention for being mentally ill. No one has ever given me sympathy. No one has ever babied me and told me that everything will be alright. No. So, if you like this video, guys, thumbs up. Let me know what you think. Share it around if you're sick of people telling you that you're just doing it to get attention. Maybe now they'll finally get it.